My name is Danielle Monteverde, and I'm a new graduate nurse on a half telemetry, half step down unit. Since COVID-19 started, my unit has had to transform it into an ICU to help take care of the overflow of critical cases that are presented to the hospital. In order to work on the step down side of our unit, we all needed critical care experience, but these cases are nowhere near the typical cases that we see on a day-to-day basis, so my coworkers and I have had to really adapt to our new circumstances. It has been an overwhelming few months, and I can honestly say that I go into work more than half the time very anxious and very uncertain of what's going to happen, but I have a great support system with me. And knowing that I'm doing even a little bit of good for these patients helps me get to work each day. It's now 6 p.m. I just had a healthy dinner. I'm going to pack my bag and get ready for my shift. My shoes I leave at work so that I don't bring any other germs into the house. I wear my slippers in the car on my way there. It's now 7:15. I just got to work. My shift starts at 7:45, but I like to get here early so I can go inside, get my assignment, look up my patients, and get my thoughts together before I start my shift. Okay, so I'm now walking in to start my shift. I swipe my badge, get into the doors, and then usually we have to put hand sanitizer on and grab a mask. I'm going to the unit now to start my shift. When I come onto a shift, I usually come over here to the doctor's station where I look at my patients before I get a report from the day nurse. Here we have our makeshift ICU cart. It has all the supplies we need for any rapid intubations that will happen. Since we're not normally an ICU floor, we don't always have the necessary supplies needed. It's now midnight. I just did rounds with the doctors for the cases I was assigned to for the shift. In rounds, we usually go over what the plan of care is, make sure we're all up to date on the information that we have, and see if any orders need to be changed. And for the patients that are on ventilators, we usually see if we can make any adjustments with their oxygen levels to see how they're improving. It's almost 6 a.m. I just finished my med pass for the morning. I'm tired, but I'm gonna push through the last 2 hours, almost there. It's heartbreaking to see the condition of some of the patients that we have here. Knowing that you're doing everything possible and still not knowing what the outcome is going to be is horrible. It's 8:45 in the morning. I just got home from another long shift. I'm exhausted, and as you can see, I have marks on my nose from the masks that we have to wear. But I'm happy to be home. I live with my parents and my brothers, who are all also essential workers, so we're all scared that we're bringing something home, so I changed my clothes before I left work so that I don't bring anything inside. I'm gonna put my clothes in the laundry, take a shower, clean up, and go to bed to start this cycle all over again because I have work again tonight. The past few months have been both challenging and rewarding. Challenging in the fact that we've had to learn so much in such a little time, especially being new. It can definitely seem very overwhelming and scary, but I think we're doing a great job. It's also challenging when you have to see your young patient have to FaceTime their loved ones because their oxygen is too low and they're about to be intubated. The fear on their faces is definitely something that you'll never unsee, and it's quite scary. But it's also rewarding when you do get to see those patients that are doing so well and they get to be extubated and finally get to breathe on their own for the first time while with tears in their eyes mouthing the words thank you to you is the best part of this all, if there can be a good part. I have a great support system with my family, my boyfriend, his family, my friends, and of course all my coworkers and my managers and the staff that I work with at the hospital. Everyone has been doing their part to help everyone out and just be so supportive because we're all going through this together. Thank you to everyone else that's working on the front lines and risking their safety and their health for this time. So if you can, stay home, please. We beg you. It's the best thing for anyone at this point. We are in a tough time, and it's scary that we need to see this happen in the world right now. But please stay home, stay safe, and when this is all over, hug your loved ones and don't ever take anything for granted.